Hello and welcome to Sportstar Extras. Dhruva Prasad had actually made a mess of his first ever India match, let alone India-Pakistan match last weekend in Palikelli. Here, it wasn't Dhruva Prasad's doing, but we saw a complete performance by India's team, and we saw the manner in which India annihilated Pakistan was one of the biggest talking points, more than the rain rule, more than all the other off the field stuff that has been talked about over the last 2 weeks. Dhruv, what was the memorable moment or event for you over the last 2 days?
I think the biggest positive would be India answering a lot of questions that were being asked. The top order not performing consistently. The middle order was a point of debate after every game. But KL Rahul, he has probably cemented his spot with that knock today. Remember, he wasn't initially in the 11. He was a 11th hour inclusion because Shreyas Iyer had back spasms. Well, I think now the team management has quite a bit of a headache, considering, when Shreyas Iyer gets fit. And what is incredible was the way he accelerated. He started off slow. Both him and Kohli started off slow. KL Rahul got to his 50 of 60 balls, but then took another 40 balls to reach his 100. And there were some splendid shots in that innings, his classical inside-out drives, his sweeps, and I think it was a very comprehensive innings.
For me, more than KL Rahul's knock, more than Virat Kohli actually kind of replaying that 6 at MCG towards the end of India's innings of Nasim Shah, more than Kuldeep Yadav's fifer, for me the hallmark of the day was Virat Kohli's fitness and the manner in which he actually raced. Okay, seldom would you see a batter racing to 100, 84 ball 100 with only 36 runs scored of boundaries in modern day cricket. It takes Virat Kohli to achieve it, and Virat Kohli being at his prime is one of the foremost needs if India are to repeat what MSD and Co did in 2011. So in that sense, I feel it was a complete performance. The bigger challenge lying ahead, Dhruv, now is it was supposed to be 2 games in 3 days. It's turning out to be actually 3 games in 3 days. How challenging do you think will it be, and what can India possibly do in terms of their resources against Sri Lanka?
Yeah, actually it'll be interesting to see what combination they go ahead with, because remember, considering the weather, it's still going to be an important game in terms of qualification for the finals. India will need to win, will want to win both games against Sri Lanka and Bangladesh, but at the same time they might want to also rest their pacers. We saw Bumrah leaving the field around the 23rd over. And again, KL Rahul is coming off an injury. He played such a long innings and then kept wickets after the 7th over. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what combination they go with and whether Bumrah and Rahul are rested for the Sri Lanka game.
Yeah, I have a feeling Bumrah and Hardik Pandya may be rested, and Akshar Patel and Mohammad Shami will be included. India may also be tempted to rest either Siraj or Shardul, and they have Prasid Krishna over here. So it's not a bad punt to take. The most important aspect is, considering Sri Lanka and Pakistan both have had a win in Super Fours, India had to have a full game to begin with and to notch up a win. They have achieved both. The icing on the cake is they have the best NRR now. So India are in the best possible situation for now. We can hope that the weather also helps India against Sri Lanka and you can see a full game. Even if you cannot, do keep tuning into Sportstar to follow all the latest, not just about Asia Cup, but about everything to do with sport. Thanks a lot.